Battle of the Independence defeat against Carolina Core. The big one comes in the heart of defense. There is a change. Anatoly Prepelita suspended due to the red card he sustained in the late stages of that. So Fareed Sarsar slots back in at center back, and Jesse Williams is introduced at right back. Keep an eye on Jalen James, making just his second start since June 1st on the right flank. On the other side of things, for Crown Legacy, a side that has won its last 2 matches by a combined 10-4 margin under interim headman Kevin Sawchek, they also make 3 changes, all at the back. 3 first-teamers who started against Chicago Fire 2 are out. Sango Kiza and Jack Neely make up the heart of defense, and Julian Bravo slides into the left back spot. And how about Aaron John? 6 goals and 5 assists, all in his last 11 matches. Well, we are just about set to get things underway here in lovely Chattanooga. The Chattanooga side that opened the year in pretty fast fashion. Since then, it has been a bit of a struggle for Ron Underwood's bunch, and looking to return to form after the surprising defeat at the hands of Carolina Core. And on the other side of things, Crown Legacy squad that has put 2 defeats and a coaching change in the past with back-to-back dominant victories. And underway here from Finley Stadium, it is Chattanooga and Crown Legacy for the second of 3 meetings this year. This is Gray, cuts it across, it's not dealt with. Jimenez lays it off, and McGrath's shot took a deflection. Could have gone anywhere, but fortuitously out of play for a corner. You get another look at this. Lightning quick break from Chattanooga. What a ball that is from Gray, and nobody deals with it in the quarter of uncertainty. And Chattanooga would have been happy having McGrath on that. Just took a deflection out for the corner, though. Only danger signs from the hosts. Garvanyan will take this in-swinger. It's a low ball driven towards McGrath. Appeared to be a training ground routine that didn't come off. Wamry weaving through traffic. He's down in the box. Referee is unmoved. I must say, it was half-hearted appeals from the Chattahooligans in the crowd. Gray. Slithering through traffic. Garvanyan. Flicks it along. McGrath in space. This is Alex McGrath. Well, just over 11 minutes gone. As Romero charges into the area and has some space. This is Brian Romero. Well, they're going to try with the keeper off his line. And ultimately an audacious effort that pays 0 dividends. Statement of intent perhaps, though, from what appeared to be Jesse Williams. Arthur. Promising presence on that right flank. Scardina. One back by John. This is Aaron John. Took a deflection and an excellent stop from Gene. Ultimately, the trouble dealt with. Now Gray streaking ahead for the hosts. Wamry. Once again, no numbers on the break for Chattanooga. Gray keeps this in play. Goes down in the box. And the referee has blown his whistle. He cuts this across. A reasonably confident clearance. James, the former Campbell star, slithering inside. Able to thread that through to the key number 9 for Chattanooga. Gray has been a danger man tonight. Comes to Garvanyan. Milo Garvanyan. It was a clear effort, but one finally stabbed away by Mayaka, only as far as Arthur. Singh. And a loose touch on it. Final minute of the 45, and then at the mercy of the lead official before we reach intermission. Scardina. Is there a late twist? Towards the back post. It fell for Forbes, but didn't do much more than that. Scardina. That's it beyond Garvanyan. It's flashed across to the back post and tapped home by Forbes. Crown Legacy with a smash and grab before intermission. And the former Wake Forest Demon Deacon, Jelani Forbes, with his 4th of the season. Fantastic interplay from the visitors, and they grab the lead against the grain before the break. You see this ball come through to Romero, who hits this on the second. He's opened the scoring on the stroke of halftime. Well, there is the halftime whistle. For so long, chances were at a premium, but Jelani Forbes changing that with one kick of the boot. Crown Legacy, the white with black numbers going from right to left. Is there an equalizer on the cards for a Chattanooga side desperate to get back in the win column? Fans, this portion of the match is powered by EPB. This is James. Cuts it back well, and still Jalen James. Called Marks in action at his near post. Clock. Someone Rod Underwood says is slowly working his way back into the side after early season issues kept him out. And Callum Watson also replacing Andres Jimenez. Finally, those are the changes Rod Underwood goes with as Chattanooga looks to unlock a surprisingly stern Crown Legacy back line tonight. Clock is product of Vancouver FC and Canadian Premier League. He'll step onto it here, plays it through to Watson, who ricochets it off the crossbar. A near substitute to substitute spectacular just goes awry. Chattanooga mere inches from an equalizer. Here's McGrath. Now Jesse Williams. Kwok! He drew Marks into attention and had to parry it out of play. Well, what a series of chances this was. Min-Jae Kwok winning it back. Plays it through perfectly to his fellow substitute Callum Watson, who just charges it off the bar. And then at the end of this move, Kwok first time hit. Ultimately, Marks is caught off guard and just has to parry it out of play. But what a double chance that was for Chattanooga. Pressure has not yielded just yet, though. Suddenly, Chattanooga has flipped it in high gear. Here's McGrath's cross on the corner. Comes out, appeals for handball, and the referee points to the spot. Chattanooga, a golden opportunity to equalize now. And the yellow being shown en masse to protesting Crown Legacy players. You see this come in. It's headed clear, and then Jude Arthur's follow-up comes off the hand of Philip Mayaka. Hand in an unnatural position. That appears to be a clear-cut handball. And it'll set Mehdi Wamri, a sure-footed penalty taker, to the spot. 2 yellows were shown in all of that chaos to Crown Legacy players. We'll get the identities on them when we have them. But it'll set up a man who's been frustrated for large spells tonight. Just 12 yards from goal. Someone who's scored 5 times in the last 8 matches in Mehdi Wamri. He converted his last attempt in the shootout against Orlando City B on June 13th. Now he will square up George Marks with an opportunity to pull Chattanooga level. Colossal moment in this Eastern Conference 6-pointer. It's Wamri against Marks. And Wamri levels it. Chattanooga with the elusive equalizer, and it's their star number 9 making the difference. A 6th goal in the last 9 matches for Mehdi Wamri. Just calm and composed at the spot. Goes right in the... Cambridge lays it off to John, who clatters it into the wall at the end. And now space to counter for Chattanooga. Arthur able to thread that through to what appeared to be Taylor Gray streaking down that left flank. Well, remember, fans, if this is tied after 90 minutes, the MLS Next Pro rules dictate a penalty shootout to determine who secures an extra point in the standings. Still plenty of time for things to change here, though. This is Cambridge, cuts it back. Scardina got a touch to it, and John slots it home. Aaron John stunning the home faithful. His 12th goal contribution in as many matches. And the young star impressing once again in a big moment for Crown Legacy. Brilliant break here. It's created by the feet of Brandon Cambridge. Everybody caves on Scardina, and John is first to it. Just drives it low and hard underneath Jean Antoine. Gives Crown Legacy the lead back 13 minutes from full time. It's a loose pass. That just barely found the feet of Farid Sarsar, and Berchimas committing the transgression. Kwak. Enticing ball, it found the feet of Wamri, who just touched it wide to the far post. What a chance this was for Chattanooga, and it missed by a matter of inches. Another sensationally weighted through ball by Min-Jae Kwak. Perfectly into the path of Wamri. Was aiming for that bottom left corner, just missing in such narrow fashion. Robbed of a brace by a matter of inches. Here's Gray. Chattanooga continuing to push. McGrath. This is Kwak. Watson weaving through traffic, plays it across, and McGrath is unable to steer that on target. Kwak delivers towards goal. It took an awkward hop, but nothing George Marks can't cope with. And now beyond the added 5 minutes, this may have been the final chance for Chattanooga. It has decent arc to this, goes over the wall, but not nearly enough ferocity to take that beyond a first-team goalie. And that is where we stand after 90 minutes. Crown Legacy, a heroic performance on the road to take all 3 points for a third consecutive victory.